Elevate TV, advancing kingdom lifestyle.
Elevate your brand with Elevate TV, a premier media station in the country. We specialize in video production, live coverage, advertising and social media marketing. We do quality production for YouTube videos, podcasts and live events. Transform your vision into reality with creativity and precision. Call us today and elevate your story on 0705 872 237.
Elevate TV, advancing kingdom lifestyle.
They saw it in their days, the healing, the power, the move, the anointing.
Now I pray in the name of Jesus Christ, right where you are, them those who cannot walk, you are going to walk now.
Now it's our time. This is the revival surge, a divine eruption, a meeting of generals. The days of his power are here.
Elevate TV, advancing kingdom lifestyle.
This evening we are coming to you from M.D. Apparel Shop.
I launched out in 2021 and I began in some small shop down there at River Road.
What are some of the ideal clothes that you make here?
So most of the time we do fancy, official and casual, like we just do like almost everything. At some point I gave up and...
You gave up?
Yes, I gave up and actually closed for a month, and it was just too much.
What are some of the lessons you learned at that point when you launched out at River Road?
Setting boundaries as a business person is really important. Yeah, like let your terms be your terms. Let them apply to every person, because a client is a client, whether they are a relative, whether they are your friend. Like, you have to create those boundaries.
We want to talk about how she came back, the challenges, and some of the opportunities in this industry of fashion and design. Hi everyone, welcome to Niko Works Now Otas, coming to you on Elevate TV, where we are advancing kingdom lifestyle. This evening we are coming to you from Nairobi Textiles at MD Apparel Shop. This is shop number 399A, third floor. Nimeipata?
Yeah.
How are you, Emma?
I'm very
Karibu
fine.
sana to the show.
Asante.
This is it.
Yes.
Niko Works Now Otas. Tell us about what you're doing. Who is Emma? Tunaona tu manguo, tunaona tu yani online kila mahali, yani atupumui. What's happening?
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Emma Immaculate Awino, and the business name, yes.
Okay.
The business name is MD Apparel. Yeah.
So this is where you are.
Yeah.
What do you do here?
I make custom made outfits like this one. Yeah, like we measure people and make them outfits according to their measurements.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did you start MD Apparels? How did it come into being, you know? What is the genesis? Give us the background story.
So I grew up loving fashion generally. I had a passion in fashion.
A passion in fashion.
Yes. Yeah, so after high school and after a few studies here and there, I decided to pursue fashion. Yes, and here I am.
So you studied this here?
Yeah.
What was the name of the course, or what is the name of the course? Because kuna mtu labda anatuwatch na anataka kufanya hiyo course na anashangaa kitu inafanywa wapi, you know, that kind of thing. So what's the name of the course? And probably
So I did fashion and design, and fashion and design is wide.
Okay.
Like there's a designing part, there's tailoring part, there's styling. Yeah, there's pattern making, so it's wide. So basically I did designing and tailoring, like sewing. Tailoring is sewing, like doing the actual work. Yes, kushona. Yeah, so I did that and part of styling. Yeah.
So there's a course on, the general course is fashion and design.
Yes.
Then you major.
Yes, but now you have to narrow it down if you want to do designing, if you want to do pattern making. Yeah, if you want to do like just sewing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you are into design and sewing.
Yes.
What are some of the, ideal clothes that you make here? Is it suits? Is it African attire? Is it palazzo? Because I think you even are in a palazzo, you know?
Yeah.
So what are some of the ideal, like you say, Mimi, my niche is in palazzo or suit or something?
So most of the time we do fancy, official and casual, like we just do like almost everything. Yeah.
But wewe ni all-rounded, that's what you're saying?
Yes, I'm all-rounded, but mostly in fancy wear. Yeah.
Oh, fancy wear.
Yeah.
So there's a wear called fancy wear.
Yeah.
Okay. Mimi najua tu nguo nyingi, the fancy, the
kuna fancy, kuna official, jeans. Kuna casual. Yeah.
So this is like official.
Yeah, this is official.
And this is,
it's a casual.
Casual.
Yes.
So while I'm gonna watch, so this is official and this is casual. So you better know, but she made yours on fancy. We are here at MD Apparels at Nairobi Textiles, shop 399A. We are talking to the one amazing Immaculate Awino.
Yes.
Awino.
Yes.
Okay. So tell us, how's been business? How is the growth? Where did you start?
I began some time while, I think in 2021. Yes, I launched out in 2021.
2021.
Yes. Yeah, and I began in some small shop down there at River Road. Yeah, and it's been quite a journey. Yeah, and the Lord has been faithful.
You launched out in River Road.
Yes.
How was it in River Road?
It wasn't really good. Yeah.
Give us details. What do you mean it wasn't really good? We want that detail.
It wasn't really good, and I don't mean that it was bad, but it was a good starting point. Yeah, so with time I just grew, because when I launched out, like sikuwa na basics, sikuwa na any foundation. I just launched out, and I learned with time. So it was like a learning experience, and I'm still learning about things about this field. Yeah.
What are some of the lessons you learned at that point when you launched out at River Road? Maybe someone is watching and they'll be like, okay, what is it that she went through that maybe I need to avoid? You know what, after you've gone through these pitfalls, so people will ride on your experience so that they don't go through the same. So what are some of the things that you learned? Probably you regret maybe you wouldn't have done it that way or something.
Yeah, so one of the things that I learned is about location.
Location.
Yeah. Because generally the name River Road is not really good out here. So I used to, like I do most of the marketing online, and whenever someone calls you, amefika town anakuuliza uko wapi nikuje, unajaribu kumexplainia that I'm somewhere in River Road. So wakisikia tu the moment they hear the word River Road, unapata mtu ana withdraw, anasema huko siwezi kuja. So number one, I think location matters. Because however, because my first shop was just next to a bank, so I thought nikiambia mtu niko next to KCB Bank River Road, ataona hapo at least kuna security, but still kuna mtu alikuwa anasema tu as long as it's River Road siwezi kuja. Yeah, so location, like you have to look for a suitable location whenever you are positioning your business. Yeah.
And any other maybe lessons from launching out into River Road, apart from the name and the risk?
Like nowadays, si rahisi to have walk-in clients. Yeah, like our job, unaona the building itself, tuko ndani, like we are not in an open space. So lazima ujimarket so that people can be able to find you wherever you are. Yeah, because I think you have to market yourself well. Because huku ndani tuko wengi, and you see I'm in the third floor, so the moment by the time mtu afike third floor atakuwa ameona several designs, several displays. Yeah, so I think online marketing is really something that I had to invest on. And nikiwa uko River Road sikuwa nimeinvestia hiyo sana. Yeah.
Now that you've said you are in a building that this is Nairobi Textile.
Yes.
So basically everything here is textile.
Yeah.
From ground floor to, I think, is it fourth floor?
Yeah, it's fourth floor.
Up to fourth floor.
Yeah.
Everything is clothes. Next year we have what on a Shona, and the next shop Shona. Everywhere kuna design displayed and what have you.
Yes.
How do you deal with that competition?
However much iko crowded, I believe that if your purpose is in something, utathrive too. Like utathrive to, you just do your best. Kama ni craft, you perfect your craft, you do everything best you can, and huwezi kosa kazi. Yeah.
So the ocean is too big for all of us to swim in it.
Yes.
That's the mantra.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for you, hujaiogopa competition?
No.
You feel like threatened, like, you know?
No, like I came here like 2 years ago. This is my second year here. And I learned that there are people that have been here for more than 20 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
20 years?
Yeah. So someone was asking me, like, unaenda huko utasurvive aje? Will you be able to get clients? And for me, it was like an opportunity to be exposed to people that are doing the same thing, so that I may be able to also learn more. Yeah, because unaweza kuwa a champion in your own way when you are somewhere like you're just isolated by yourself. But whenever you expose yourself to where people are doing the same thing, you're able to learn a few things here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying some of them out here are village champions and they think that they have conquered.
Yeah.
But it's only that they are not exposed.
Yes.
So for you, this is exposure.
Yes, it's been a good exposure to me. Yeah.
Somebody has been here 20 years.
Yes.
And they're just here for 2 years.
Yeah.
Kotu sawa?
Yeah, niko sawa. Niko sawa because ever since I came here, sijawahi funga biashara. Yeah, I've been working on and on for the 2 years. Nimekuwa nikipata clients wangu, sijachukua client wa mwingine because people are making clothes every now and then. Yeah.
Okay. So what would you say is that one thing that has kept you afloat since 2021? Ni nini imekufanya ukabaki tu wewe? That thing that has made you authentic for all those years. I think it's 5 years now.
Yes. Yeah, it's 5 years. So, let me say that number one is passion.
Passion.
Yes, like your passion. I think your passion relates with your purpose. So if you are really passionate about something, you know that God has called me to do this thing, and I have to do all it takes to make it thrive. So that has kept me going. And at some point, I gave up, and like when I was transitioning from River Road to this place.
You gave up?
Yes, I gave up and actually closed.
Oh.
I closed the business for a month. For a month, and it was just too much. Like things were not working out. The bills are piling up. So nikafikiria.
Wait, bills were piling up for a month?
No, like I literally closed and took everything home for a month. Then I resumed after a month. Back. Yes. So that's when I came to here, to this place. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
What is it that pushed you to pick everything and go back home? Then when you come back, you'll tell us what is it that pushed you to pick them from home and come back here?
Okay. So, like I said, that the bills were piling up. I had to, let me say, I had to pay, at that time I was paying the rent of the shop, I'm paying my own rent. So, inafika at some point the business is too low, you are not able to pay for both rents and also for the expenses that transport daily. Like nilikuwa najaribu kubalance between the two, nikafika at some point nikasema
ukaona hili nyumba.
Yes.
Ukaona hili ubaki kwa nyumba.
Nibaki kwa nyumba. I look for a job. Nikuwe nikilipia hiyo nyumba.
So did you get a job?
No, I didn't.
You didn't get the job. But you're looking for the job.
It was in December. So we were just crossing over to January, and we had prayers in church. So nikasema, let me take the 21 days, ni pray and just seek for direction.
So 21 days you prayed.
Yes.
Seeking the face of the Lord.
Yeah.
Direction on whether to come back or go home.
No, I was not even thinking of coming back.
Oh, really?
I wanted God to direct me on whether to look for a job because I have studied accounts. So I was thinking, wacha nirudi tu back to accounts, nikuwe nikipata monthly salary, niache stress ya kutafutana na clients and to pay my rent. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold that thought there. We are going on a short break, but when we come back, we want to talk about how she came back, the challenges, and some of the opportunities in this industry of fashion and design. This is Niko Wax and Otas. We are talking to Emma Awino of Emma D Academy. See you after the short break.
Elevate your brand with Elevate TV, a premier media station in the country. We specialize in video production, live coverage, advertising and social media marketing. We do quality production for YouTube videos, podcasts and live events. Transform your vision into reality with creativity and precision. Call us today and elevate your story on 0705 872 237.
Welcome back to the second part of the show. This is Niko Wax Now Otas. We are still here at Nairobi Textiles. We are talking to one Immaculate Awino, the founder, the brains behind Emma D Apparels. I know you've seen them online, but where? This is her in person. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So Emma, before we went on a break, you're telling us about the 1 month.
Yeah.
Umeenda kuomba for 21 days. Naambia Mungu wewe unataka kuwa accountant, tuachane na hii maneno ya kushona.
Yeah.
Mungu akakwambia nini?
Even before the 21 days were done.
Haukumaliza 21?
Yeah, people began looking for me. Wananipigia like one person called me akaniambia kuna wedding. Na anataka kushonewa. So singekataa because I didn't have a job. Then I said that I'll just look for somewhere niwapange tu. I didn't tell them that nimefunga. So I just told them that tupatane at this place. I had a friend here working here in Nairobi Textile. So ndio nikaongea na yeye nikamwambia I have my clients, there's something happened and I took my machine home. So I have my clients, nitawaleta kwa shop yako. We do business there until I'm done with their outfits. So I told them that to act ni kama we are all working here together. We are not going to let the client know.
Woman of God.
No, it wasn't a lie. Yeah, like sikuambia client because unaweza ambia client that tumefunga aseme sasa wacha tutafute mwingine. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we did that until I was done with their outfits.
So ulishona kwa duka yako?
Yes. Yeah. Then? So I had to know, like we had to plan, niwaulize mnataka kuja lini so that I ensure that whenever they come, they find me there. So nikasema that let me work on their that wedding ikiisha. I see what to do. Yeah, I see what to do because I was actually planning to sell my machine and everything. So what happened after the wedding, nikakuwa na overflow ya work, like there was just a flow of work. Nikapata another wedding. Like nikakuwa tu na kazi. So I was telling myself by the time I'm done with everyone's work, sikutaka kufunga with anyone's work. Yeah, wakuja wanikose, like I wanted to clear out with anyone. Wasikuje kwa shop ya mtu waambie huyu atakwangi hapa siku hizi. Yeah, so while I was planning to do that, like kazi ilikuwa ina flow tu. Nikapata it's 6 months nimekuwa tu nikifanya kazi. So I decided to come back to town.
So you took a break for 1 month but kazi ikakufuata for 6 months.
Yes. So I just decided to come back. Nikasema let me come back and see kama itaendelea vizuri. But when I came back now, nikajiambia that I'll just persist with this business. Ikienda chini, I'll just be there. Like I have to see it be established.
So as she says, please show up. Whether the business is thriving or going down, please show up. You have no option. Giving up is not an option. That's the lesson here. She took time off, but who is like God? God could not even allow her to finish 10 days of prayer. It was to be 21 days. Somewhere around the 10th day, work started flowing and it was continuous for 6 months. Hiyo ndio wanasemanga overflow.
Yeah.
So ulikuwa na overflow.
Yeah,
so you've experienced overflow.
Yeah, and also God was just trying to confirm to me that I'm supposed to be here. It's my purpose, it's my assignment. Yeah, and I have to be there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are some of the challenges that you face in this business generally? Forget about Nairobi Textile, like in this business, what are some of the challenges? Kuna clients wanalipa na wanapotea ama kuna wenye wanalipa nusu na wanaachana nayo. How do you deal with such challenges? And are those your challenges?
They are like you get clients like watu unajua and someone picks a cloth, maybe they have just paid a deposit. Ama some of them wanakwambia we anza tu, nikikuja nakuja kama nimelipa yote. So kitambo I used to fall into those tricks Like you know that this is someone we go to church with, hawezi ni fail, hawezi ni danganya.
Watu wa kanisa.
Especially watu wa kanisa. Not all of them, but whenever someone, a client come na ni mtu mwenye unajua ni mtu ameokoka, like it's easy to trust their word. So I have fallen into those tricks. Unapata mtu anakuja anachukua nguo anakwambia I'll send you, and kuna zingine zimeenda tu hivyo, like they end up not paying kabisa.
Papa leo kuna mtu hajalipa?
Yeah, amevaa nguo ikazeeka.
Lipa nguo wewe.
Yeah, so those are some of the challenges. I also had a wedding. It was someone I knew, so like not
a stranger.
Yeah, I knew them, so akaniambia like there were some few clothes za watoto and their sister. Akaniambia the budget was too high on him, so nimwache tu wamalize wedding hivi.
Atakusort.
Yeah, before aende honeymoon atakuwa amesort. Mpaka wa leo.
Alienda honeymoon akasahau.
Alienda honeymoon akanisahau. But it's well. So I have really learned, like I have defined my boundaries, and the terms and conditions, they apply to anyone, whether akwe pastor wangu, akwe nani, when it's business, it's business. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So having faced these challenges and having defined the boundaries, what would you say is now the real lesson that you pick from that, and something that you can tell someone watching you on this camera right here? That person may not even be in tailoring, but that person who is in business, how has the setting of boundaries helped you to thrive in your business? So maybe you can advise that person on this camera.
Okay. So setting boundaries as a business person is really important. Yeah, like let your terms be your terms. Let them apply to every person, because a client is a client, whether they are a relative, whether they are your friend. Like you have to create those boundaries. No friendship, no family relations. Like business is business, because at the end of the day, when paying your bills, hautambia your whoever the agents or the caretakers that this month I was dealing with my friends, they didn't pay me. Yeah, so you have to like life hapa nje haina mchezo. Doesn't have familiarity, so you have to define your boundaries for your business to thrive. If you have a vision for where you want your business to be, like you have to have those terms and conditions and boundaries as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm told we have a few minutes before we finish the show. But before we finish the show,
Yes.
why should I come to M&D Apparels?
As M&D Apparel, I emphasize so much on personal branding, because beyond, it's not just about us making clothes that you want, but we also value how you appear out there. Yeah, one of the things that I really emphasize on most of the times for ladies is that you have to dress according to your body strength.
Body strength.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. When I say body strength, I mean that every person, like we don't have an ideal shape, because utapata some people are affected by, they have low self-esteem because they feel that their shape is not good enough. So when I say body strength, unaweza kuja with, for example, a picture, download Pinterest, you want us to make you an outfit like that, but when I look at you,
paste.
Yes, when I look at you, your body doesn't favor that type of outfit. So I'll just take time, and by the grace of God, by the wisdom of God, talk to that person in a way that it won't affect their esteem. Nimwambie that the cloth that you want is good, but it won't look good on you, because most of the people. So the issue
is not the cloth.
Yeah, most of the time it's not the cloth. Because unapata maybe someone has downloaded the picture, and after you've made them the cloth, watapiga picture and post it out there that whatever I ordered versus whatever I got. Right. Unapata fundi did their best.
So the fundi did their work.
Yeah,
but it's their body that is
their
not
body that is refusing. Yeah, so I emphasize on that. Mi hukata kabisa, nikiona
Na ki insist, see you need money, you mean utacha pesa?
I want because when it turn out to look bad, ni mimi wata blame. Utasema mbona huku niambia ama umenishonea nguo mbaya. Like I just insist that it won't look good on you and I can't make it. You are free to look for another tailor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Haujali kupoteza client?
No, because my image will be affected.
Or you got an image to protect.
Yeah.
So that's why we should be a personal branding.
Yes. I value personal branding. How you appear out there, it really matters to me a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not about the money.
Are there days you felt like, insist that unimfanyia ende?
Yeah, kitambo, when I began, I used to compromise. But nowadays, no, because there's someone that came, they really insisted that me nataka hii, and they came with a friend. The friend pia akamsupport that this will really look good on you. So, nikasema acha tu nimtengeneze. But now after the outcome, they ended up blaming me that nimemharibia nguo. And it's the body, like their shape wasn't really aligning with the design. So they ended up blaming me, nimemharibia material. So nikasema, I want to do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are some of the investments or costs in starting this kind of business? If someone was to begin this kind of business, what are some of the cost implications? Kununua machine kama hii, how much do I need to open such a shop?
Okay, depending on the location or the rent, because rent varies with location. So you have to identify the location that you want to begin the business, and you upate cost ya rent.
Give us an estimate. Unajua una dodge hiyo swali. Give us an estimate. Is it 100,000, 200,000, like how much then?
Yeah, let's say when you have roughly 100,000, you are ready to begin. You're able to get a machine, pay your rents, and get a few equipments.
How much is the cheapest attire? How much is your cheapest attire? Ukishona the cheapest.
The cheapest is 2,500. That's like a shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the most expensive?
It ranges up to 20 or 30.
30,000.
Depends. Yeah, depends with the material, the design. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now imagine you have to end the show there, but I want you to look at this camera and give us your parting shot and tell us where we can find you, your numbers, your social media handles, your Gmail and all that.
Yeah.
This camera.
So this is Emma D Apparel, and you can find me on Instagram, Emma D Apparel, Facebook, Emma D Apparel, TikTok, Emma D Apparel. Yeah, and my number is 0706 008050. Located at Nairobi Textile, 3rd floor, stall number 399A.
Ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately we have to end the show there because Gigi Report is just about to come next on air. But before that, just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for always being a great support to this show. We look forward to an amazing show next week on the same station, same time. See you next week. God bless you.